After months of speculation, rumors, and spy shots, Honda has finally unveiled its compact SUV after such a long time. This is the Honda Elevate. Now let's discuss this car in detail and discuss how it compares against its competitors. So this car basically competes against the likes of Hyundai Creta, Kia Seltos, Skoda Kushaq, Volkswagen Tiguan, Maruti Suzuki Grand Vitara, Toyota Urban Cruiser Hyryder, and MG Aster. That's a very hotly contested segment. Honda Elevate takes lots of inspiration from Honda's other compact SUV, the HR-V, also known as Weasel, which is sold in Asia and Europe, and Honda City, which has been the flagship product for Honda in India for past 25 years. Honda Elevate is based on the global small car platform of Honda, on which cars like HR-V, Asia and Europe spec, City, and new generation Jazz are based. In terms of dimensions, the inspiration from HR-V is clearly evident. The car is 4,312 mm in length, 1,790 mm in width, 1,650 mm tall, and has a wheelbase of 2,650 mm. Elevate is slightly shorter than HR-V, slightly taller, and has a longer wheelbase for more space in the cabin. When we compare it to the competition, Elevate is not the longest, but it's certainly not the shortest either. It is similar in width to Creta and is on the generous side, which hopefully means good shoulder room. It has decent height due to good ground clearance and has one of the longest wheelbase in the segment, only 1 mm shorter by the class-leading wheelbase of Kushaq and Tiguan, meaning it would have some of the most generous cabin space in the competition, and hopefully this would also translate to better stability on high speeds as well. In terms of ground clearance, Elevate has a class-leading ground clearance of 220 mm. Yes, you heard that right. This means that you don't need to worry about scraping the underbelly of your car on bad roads. Big thumbs up on Honda for that. We don't have the official curb weight of Honda Elevate, but we can expect this car to weigh around 1300 kilograms, just like the other cars in the segment. Do remember that I am talking about the non-hybrid variant. The hybrid variant could weigh more due to the weight of the lithium-ion battery of the hybrid system, just like with the strong hybrid variants of Grand Vitara and Urban Cruiser Hyryder. In terms of engine, Honda so far has announced only one engine option, no diesel engine expected, as Honda has phased out its 1.5-litre diesel engine after BS6 Phase 2 came into effect in April this year. There will be a 4-cylinder 1.5-litre naturally aspirated IV-Tech engine which is offered in Honda City. This will roughly produce 120 horsepower and 145 Nm of torque. This engine loves to redline till 7000 rpm and is very reliable and fuel efficient engine and has been running in Honda City for past 20 years. As we can see from the statistics, it is a very great engine in comparison to its competition. It has the highest power in its segment and is only outshined by German siblings of Volkswagen and Skoda in terms of torque figures due to the absence of a turbocharger. Being naturally aspirated and with IV-Tech technology means that this car won't have any turbo lag and give amazing fuel efficiency and will have amazing reliability. This makes this engine perfect balance between fun to drive and practicality. Though Honda has not confirmed it yet, we can expect a strong hybrid engine option as well in the coming months or next year. This would again be taken from the current generation Honda City, which is again a 1.5-litre EHEV engine with 97 horsepower and 127 Nm of torque with Atkinson cycle, which explains its lower power figures. This engine is complemented by an electric motor which produces 108 horsepower and 253 Nm of torque. In this setup, the car uses the electric motor or engine or sometimes both to power the car. Honda uses some clever technology to switch between different modes. So this means immense efficiency. This setup produces roughly 26.5 kmpl, that too in city driving conditions with Honda City. This will make Honda Elevate compete directly against strong hybrid versions of Grand Vitara and Hyryder. Just like Honda, Toyota hybrid engine also runs on Atkinson cycle for maximum efficiency. It has a similar battery capacity as well, however the Toyota engine lacks torque and power in comparison to the Honda engine for its electric motor, which I personally think would create differences in quick acceleration situations. Which means that Honda will certainly give both Grand Vitara and Hyryder a run for their money if it gets released. and it will definitely be above the two engines if Honda goes ahead with this plan. But unfortunately, the enthusiasts could be disappointed, as I believe Honda has no plans to offer a turbo engine to compete against the offerings by Hyundai, Kia and VW Skoda. Honda does have a 1.5 turbo iVTEC engine that produces 180 horsepower to 200 horsepower in various cars such as Civic, Accord, HRV, Asian European spec version and CRV. But I believe Honda has no plans to bring this engine to India. Expectation for a hybrid variant is much more realistic. In terms of gearbox options, Honda will provide a 6-speed manual and a 7-speed CVT with 1.5 iVTEC engine, while an eCVT gearbox for hybrid variant could be there. Just like the competition, it has the option of a 6-speed manual except MG, Suzuki and Toyota, which come with 5-speed manual options for their lower spec engines. Though CVT isn't the best option, it is the most reliable and fuel efficient one out of all others. Even segment leaders Seltos and Creta give the same gearbox option for their 1.5 liter naturally aspirated engine option. Only Japanese and German siblings provide the option of torque converter for the lower spec engines, while Aster has also a CVT for lower spec engine but the torque converter for the turbo variant. It could come with the eCVT gearbox with hybrid engine, just like with the strong hybrid variants of Grand Vitara and Urban Cruiser Hyrider. In terms of boot capacity, Honda Elevate has a class-leading boot capacity of 458 liters, which is even higher than the segment leader and best sellers of Creta and Seltos. Looking at it now, it seems Honda has seriously done good work in terms of offering practicality in this car. However, do note that this boot space is for non-hybrid versions. Future strong hybrid version would definitely have less boot space due to the battery pack of hybrid systems, as it is usually with case with the hybrids. In terms of tire size, it has a tire size of 215/55 R17, means the sidewall is smaller than Korean and Japanese siblings. But that is fine in my opinion, as cars like Kushaq, Taygun and Aster has similar sidewall sizes as well. Do note that this tire size is for top spec trim, and we could expect a 16-inch rim or alloys for lower spec models with bigger sidewall tires. In terms of styling, Honda has borrowed the front styling from the latest generation of Honda Pilot, which is sold in North America, especially with that signature grille. Front lights are completely LED with DRLs, while at the rear the light look very similar to Honda Civic 11 Gen and even the latest generation Honda Accord that is being sold worldwide. Overall, the styling isn't as flashy as Seltos or as sporty as Hyrider or as simple as the European designs of Kushaq and Taygun, but it is simple and sober and I like it, but I would still prefer HRV over it. In terms of interior, Honda has finally shifted the screen above the air vents, just like how it is basically for all the newer generation Honda models, and this time having a 10.25-inch display, which is much bigger than the 7 to 8-inch display from Honda City. This will run Android Auto and Apple CarPlay wirelessly. The car has the exact same steering wheel from Honda City, and which has also been used in the previous generation Honda Accord. The instrument cluster is completely digital with analog dials, just like with Honda City and other latest generation Honda cars. There is also space for a wireless charger underneath the AC control module, which has separate dials for controlling air conditioning instead of integrating them into the infotainment display. The car also comes with 17-inch diamond cut alloy wheels for top spec trims. The car also comes with a sunroof but misses out on a panoramic sunroof. Car also includes a blind spot camera which activates when activating the turn signal but misses out on a 360-degree camera. The car also misses out on ventilated seats and powered seat adjustments. These are some of the features that rival cars do offer. We still don't have all the color options, but at the launch event, Honda showcased red, dark blue, silver and white colors, and we could expect more color options as well. In terms of safety, we are hopeful of a good performance in the crash test, as Honda City scored 5 stars in ASEAN NCAP in 2020, which is based on the same global small car platform. The safety equipment includes 6 airbags, vehicle stability assist, seatbelt reminder, lane watch system for blind spot monitoring, and hill start assist. We could expect an electronic parking brake with auto hold to come with hybrid models, just like with Honda City. Honda will also be offering autonomous driving features with Honda sensing such as adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, collision mitigation system, lane departure warning and many more. This will make Honda Elevate second car after Aster which would offer this feature. In terms of pricing, we could expect Honda Elevate to start from 11 to 12 lakh rupees for the base variant with 1.5 iVTEC engine. The price could go to 16 lakh rupees for the top spec for non-hybrid, and we could expect the hybrid variant could be priced around 20 lakh rupees. Honda has said that bookings for this car would open in July and the deliveries would begin around the festive season later this year. No official confirmation has been given for the hybrid variant yet. So what's my verdict? Should you buy Honda Elevate? Well, if you're looking for lower variants of Creta Seltos and urban cruiser high rider Grand Vitara, then this could be a very good option considering the practicality, space and reliability of Honda iVTEC. People looking for a hybrid variant could also be excited for a possible hybrid version of this car by next year. This car is probably not for the enthusiasts as they are better off with Kushaq or Taygun, though missing out on key features like ventilated seats and panoramic sunroof could be a deal breaker for some people. Though in my opinion, Honda does offer great value for the price in their other products, like offering Android Auto and Apple CarPlay in all models of Honda City and offering ADAS for the second model in their Honda City lineup. So I have faith in their pricing and distribution of features among lower variants. Honda's president and CEO Takuya Sumura also stated that they would be releasing 5 SUVs including Elevate by 2030. He also stated a possibility of launching an electric version of Elevate in the coming next 3 years, meaning Honda is fully committed to its plans in India. Exciting times ahead. So what do you guys think about Honda Elevate? Would you consider this car against the competition? I would love to know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Share this video to your friends who might be looking at this SUV for themselves. If you loved watching today's video, then I am sure you will definitely also love my other videos as well. I think you will definitely find something interesting to watch in my video list. Be sure to check those out. Subscribe to the channel if you love watching these kinds of videos. Have an absolutely amazing day and see you soon in a future video. Goodbye.